I said, here we go. This is my seat, Butch. You have your seat.
Don't argue with him.
Get out of my seat!
Children are faced with all kinds of difficult situations in their lives.
Don't sit there. That's my seat, too.
Nobody's sitting there.
They don't always understand what's happening, why it's happening, what they're feeling, or how to cope. They often don't know to even ask for help when they need it, or what to ask for, or how, and to whom. Saltworks social issues dramas mirror kids' experiences back to them and model practical solutions they can use themselves so they can understand and improve their lives.
Well, I'll tell them to stand tall. I'll tell them to look straight ahead. I'll tell them to tell a joke or two. I'll tell them that it's not their fault. And most importantly, I'll tell them to tell an adult or as many...
Since 1981, Saltworks has performed social issues plays for over 2.5 million kids from kindergarten to 12th grade. The issues portrayed reflect the maturity level of each age group.
The earlier plays would have a song that they can remember.
Hey, 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 keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down.
Where with the older ones, we'll use something a little bit more of a dramatic scenario.
Hey, man, help me out.
This stuff costs.
What are you talking about?
I paid $100.
I don't get that kind of money.
In order to ensure the authenticity and appropriateness of each play, Saltworks collaborates with professionals in key fields.
We collaborate with educators, with healthcare professionals, with playwrights, with students, with anyone who may have an insight into what the next big issue may be that needs to be addressed through theater.
The professional going over the script makes sure that it's something that wouldn't be dangerous for someone to try. For particularly in a bullying situation or something like that, you want to make sure that the students are able to be kept safe. So sometimes on television we'll see someone do something very cute and clever in those situations. But if you tried to do that, you might end up in a more violent situation.
Just sit down and leave me alone.
All the Saltworks plays come with a curriculum guide that is specific to the content of the play and is also at the developmental level of the age group that the play is designed for.
These curriculum guides, offered free of charge, provide pre- and post-classroom activities to prepare students for the assembly and stimulate further thinking and discussion about the issue after the performance. Each play is also followed by a question and answer period led by the Saltworks actor educators.
The actors allow the audience to ask questions about props, about the actors themselves, about the music, whatever they want to ask, in hopes that they'll ask pertinent questions about the issues addressed in the show.
The questions that we have to prepare actors for are the questions such as, what is your personal use? Have you ever been involved in bullying? And these can be the trick questions that some audience members ask so that they can justify their own use.
The most difficult question that I think we get, and we get it almost every show, is if any of us have actually struggled with drug and alcohol abuse. If we tell them that yes, we have, they see that we've turned out fine and that maybe drugs aren't so bad. And if we say, no, we haven't, then it's as if we have no authority on this subject at all and that we don't know what we're talking about, when really some of us have experienced it in our own lives or with a sibling or with close friends and family members, and it's as if you're struggling with it yourself.
The actors have received emails at times, or they've gotten questions one-on-one after the shows, and the actors first of all go to the school. They know to go to the counselors, to go to the advisors. They find that out when they enter the school so that they know exactly who to contact if they get a serious question.
Schools that have had us on an ongoing basis, on a repeated basis, would agree that our actors will treat their staff with the utmost respect. We're very respectful of the teachers' time. Certainly with today's constraints on teachers regarding testing, scores, and things like that, we count it an honor and a privilege that schools have us back and have us in to do assemblies because we understand those constraints put on teachers today. We totally, wholeheartedly believe in what we're saying to the students.
They watch the show, and they hopefully walk away with some good advice. I know with the bully plays, some of the students have practiced it. While they may not say that directly to anyone, teachers will notice it, and they'll say, so-and-so walked away from this. They didn't fight, or they spoke up for themselves. That was the first time I saw that, and it happened after the play was in our school. Theater is being used to educate and to change lives.